You've always been worried about people hacking into your email. But have you ever considered the possibility of people hacking into your brain? Guess what? With new technology developing, scientists have found ways to hack into brains. This new technology is called optogenetics, a new neuromodulation technique which can be used to easily control specific brain activities just by shining a light. So basically, we can make Kalen pretend he's Batman. So how exactly can optogenetics be used to hack someone's brain? Well, the aim of optogenetics is to use light to turn on or off specific neurons in the brain. Certain neurons control certain actions or thoughts. Once light is shown on those neurons, the neurons activate, and the brain will start performing certain tasks that the neurons control, such as emotions. But hey, wait a minute. You can't just shine a light on the subject's head and expect that you'll be able to control him or his or her actions. We have to make the neurons inside the brain light sensitive first. And we can do that by taking a trip to the world of algae. Out of all the algae in the world, we're looking for one specific type of algae. This algae is called Chlamydomonas. Chlamydomonas is a unicellular algae that has a protein called channel rhodopsin, also known as CHR1. This protein is located on the boundary of its eye-like structure, called the eye spot. This protein acts like a solar cell. Once blue light is shown onto those cells, it transforms into an electric current. All you have to do is take this protein and implant it on certain cells in the brain. Once blue light is shown on the brain, the certain brain cells will activate, and the subject will perform whatever actions the brain's cells control. Here comes the big question, and it's a hard one. How exactly do you take algae DNA and implant it on humans? Well, this is the hardest part. First, we have to take the gene that contains the protein, attach it to a promoter, which then gets put in a harmless, non-producing virus. The virus gets inserted into the human brain and implants itself in the designated area. After it implants itself, the neuron which it is implanted into will be light sensitive. Once blue light is shown on the neuron, it activates. However, though, we need to deliver a really strong light signal, like a laser. But it would be nearly impossible to aim the laser at the correct area while the subject is moving. Because of this, we need an optical fiber. One end of the fiber attaches to the subject's brain and the other end attaches to the laser. The optical fiber will precisely carry the light to the subject's brain. Ta-da! The subject is completely under your control right now. Here's something interesting. We know that orange is the opposite color of blue. Blue light activates the neurons. So what if orange light is shown? That's right. When we deliver orange light, the brain cells deactivate instead of activating. With this, we can turn off entire areas of the brain. There are also other variants of the protein channel rhodopsin, such as channel rhodopsin 2, CHR2, which is most commonly used. But there are others, and each of them has their own unique features and limitations. Thankfully, we are not going to get into much detail, at least for today. But you get the idea. After some more years in optogenetic research, we may be able to unlock the secret of the human brain. But optogenetics could be used for many other useful things. For example, when experimenting with animal behavior, researchers at MIT had developed fake memories. Basically, they can let a shark pretend he's Morgan Freeman, and other more useful fake memories. It could also be used for treating diseases such as the Parkinson's disease, and also epilepsy. In fact, it could be also used to make mice overeat. Another useful thing for optogenetics is to explore and understand more of the mysterious neural network analysis of the brain. And there's also much, much more. And here is the question from the very beginning. Could your brain be hacked? The answer is yes, it can. And it's not too hard either. And this is how. Warning, do not try to perform at home. The following tests are performed by highly trained professionals and is illegal in Hell, Michigan. First, you need to get a really large bag enough to hold a person. Next, break into their house silently and paralyze them with a needle. Put the person into the potato bag you kept in your backpack and drive to an advanced research center without a license. Next, you need to kidnap about a dozen scientists working in the field of optogenetics. Then you illegally bribe and blackmail each and every scientist and let them perform an illegal task of performing optogenetics on your subject. Just kidding. Optogenetics is a relatively new neuromodulation technique in the field of gene therapy, and it has great potential for the study of neuroscience. It has a really extensive history, and it can be used to achieve many unbelievable feats just by shining a light. We hope you learned a lot about optogenetics, and now you all know how to hack into someone's brain. You need an oversized potato bag, though.